God's grace comes to you through the community around you and for the community around you. Notice when he says back in Ephesians 4 and verse 7, he says, grace was given to each one of us according to the measure of Christ's gift. And then he goes on to describe, he has this section where he talks about apostles and prophets and evangelists and shepherds and teachers. Now, if Paul were trying to say a consumer way of looking at church, what he would say is that God gave apostles, prophets, evangelists, shepherds, and teachers so that people could come and enjoy it, so that people could come and have their needs met. Now, hopefully that's true. Hopefully needs are met, and hopefully there's joy. But that's not what he says. He says he gave grace to leaders in order to equip the saints for the work of ministry. We're not supposed to be a set of employees and then a set of consumers. That's not what the body of Christ is. That is what you see in every business you go enter. But that's not what church is. What church is gifted people in a million different ways that God has put together so that we all do the work of ministry, that we build each other up. You see, Paul goes there at the end of this section when he says, the whole body joined and held together by every joint with which it is equipped, when each part is working properly. He emphasizes it multiple times. Every piece of this works together. God gives grace in giving leaders to equip the saints for the work of the ministry. God also gives grace in the gift that he gives when he says in verse 7, grace was given to each one of us according to the measure of God's gift. Why did God give you the gifts he gave you? He gave it to you for the body around you. Yes, it's for you. Yes, you enjoy God through those gifts. Wonderful. But God gives grace both through community. You receive his grace as people who are gifted engage with you, as leaders equip you for the work of the ministry, as brothers and sisters encourage you. He gives you grace through the community. He also has given, if you're here as a believer in Jesus, I don't care if you're 9 or 90, whoever you are, if you have the Spirit of God, you have God's gifts for a reason to build the body. So that each joint working properly, working the way God designed it, the way God gifted it, builds the body up in love. God gives grace both through and for community.